Recapping Andor Season 2, the best show on TV. Last video, we covered Episode 4. Let's get into Episode 5 because it was incredible. There's so much to talk about. We learned that Davos Skalden is getting his art reappraised. If that happens, he'll discover a listening device that was planted there by Clea and Luthen. So they're obviously freaked out and hatching a plan to retrieve the bug. Luthen shows up at the Coruscant apartment where Bix is staying. It's a very shady scene as he plays mind games with her. Andor doesn't find out about it until the next episode, but when he does, he is furious. Meanwhile, Cyril is still on Gorman, getting courted and slowly brought deeper into the Gorman Front's rebellion. You might be asking, why are they letting this happen? Why are the Gormans being so naive? They are a little stubborn, they are impatient, but the show keeps reminding us why. The Empire is infringing on their rights, on their physical space. They want to fight back now. And even though Luthen and Andor want them to slow down and show more patience, you understand why the Gormans feel such urgency. The show, in classic Andor fashion, is doing a great job letting both sides be right. Speaking of Andor, maybe my favorite moment of the season so far was watching him cosplay as Varian Sky, a dashing, James Bond-esque fashion designer visiting Gorman to pick up some textiles. There are two scenes here that I absolutely loved. The first is Andor talking to a hotel bellhop who gives him a little backstory on Gorman and the massacre that occurred there. You can see how much it affects Andor, and I fucking love that. The second is in this gorgeous coffee shop where Andor, as Varian Sky, delivers a monologue to the daughter of the Gorman Front's leader. He tells her, maybe I'm ISB, maybe I'm a snitch, tells her she shouldn't rush because if she does, she'll get herself and her whole rebel team killed. He's very firm with her, but he's also teaching. He's doing the work of a true master spy, and the code switch at the end when he says, I can't wait to meet your father, it's so slick, that's some Luthen level stuff. Meanwhile, the webs of deception are getting more complex, games within games, lies within lies. The ISB's plan against Gorman is quietly moving forward. They're going to give the Gormans a small win, just enough to taste victory, so the Empire can come back and crush them even harder. It's brutal. Back on Dakar, Will is training one of Saw's soldiers in how to handle Rhydonium, but something feels off. I thought the guy might be a traitor, and apparently so did Saw. Boom, Saw shoots him and promotes Will to his new chemical handler, or whatever the title is. And we get this great Saw Gerrera speech. Forrest Whitaker, with that psychotic twinkle in his eye, tells Will that the revolution is not for the sane. The music is pounding, the rain is falling. I was ready to run through a brick wall for Saw, and Will looked just as fired up. It doesn't hurt that both of them are high on Rhydonium fumes. With that, we wrap Episode 5 and gear up for Episode 6, quite possibly my favorite episode in the entire show so far, but I want to hear from you. What did you think of Episode 5 of Season 2 of Andor? Recapping Andor weekly on the Schmearcast, I'm joined by Sean Byrne of Modern Mythos and Dan Monahan of Real Takes, so tune into that wherever you get your podcast and watch it on YouTube.